2, 3.
Show me that swerve, put in that work. Can you keep up? Swerve with me, swerve with me.
That is a glimpse of the song Swerve by pop music artist Shab, and she recently released her second album called One Suitcase. And joining us now in studio to share some of the inspiration behind her music, Shab, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Carly.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting to have you in here. I know you were on this like nationwide tour, so it's very exciting. Let's start with talking about your journey a little bit. How did you, tell us about your story and how you kind of overcame a lot of adversity as an Iranian refugee?
Sure. So basically, the story goes, it was the fundamentalist revolution, and it happened. I was born around the same time, and my father was working for the Shah, for the petroleum company, and the next thing you know, they burned his workplace down because we were against the new regime, obviously. And so then they kidnapped my brothers, and they were shooting at our house every other week. And my mom and dad had 13 kids. I was a baby 13.
Oh my God.
So, and my father had a heart attack. Unfortunately, he passed when I was 6 months old. So my mom was left to raise 13 kids at 39 years old by herself. So what happened is, after that, we became the enemy of the state. They froze all our accounts. And so my mom had to basically sell her jewelry for the time being so we could just get ourselves on our feet. And after the 8 years, my mom was like, you know what, this is not a good place, we got to get out of here. So then I became a refugee in Turkey, so waited for my paperwork till I can go to a boarding school in Germany. So I was there for 5 years almost, waiting for my paperwork to US. And my mom and my brothers and sisters were waiting for me there. So I didn't see my mom for 5 years, from 8.5 to 14. So I was a teenager by the time I saw my mom. So they messaged us and they said, your green card is waiting for you at JFK. So I remember getting on a Lufthansa flight at 14, speaking no English, with one tiny little suitcase. We actually found a replica online and used it as props. So no English, everything I owned in the world in that tiny little suitcase, and got on a plane to JFK and got out of the
airport.
Yes. And so there's two big, tall agents. They came and got me, and I was like, okay, I'm, 4 foot tall, and you had to send the tallest agents here. But they were so nice. They took me to the room, got fingerprints, and here's your green card in my hand, and welcome to America. And then I went to Baltimore to be reunited with my family again after so many years. And I was just happy to be here. I was just like literally kiss the ground. Like, I am so grateful to be here in America. I love America. I love Americans. I'm an American citizen. So.
Yeah. Now you're here, you're blessing us with all your amazing music.
Thank you so much.
Talk to me about the role that music played in your life throughout all of that.
So I remember how music has been so healing for me, and that's why I love it so much, and I wanted to do this for a living. It was the Iran-Iraq war, and I was 6 years old. So my mom was cooking, and there was bombs coming down, and my mom said, guys, let's just keep praying, let's stay positive. And we put the music up loud. The bombs got louder, the music got louder. And we just kept ourselves in a little bubble. And we were just dancing through the night and not worrying about it. And we're like, God, you got us. So that's how music has been so inspiring and, so
Helped you
powerful
stay
for
strong.
me. Yes.
No kidding.
Yes, it has healed me and saved me in a sense.
God, and now you're sharing your music with the world. Tell us about the stories behind your album, One Suitcase.
So One Suitcase is really my life story as a woman to come from an oppressed country to find freedom, love, and womanhood. Because it's just, you cannot be a woman. I mean, women don't have the same rights we have here in the Western world. It's so oppressed, and I had to relearn how to be a woman again.
Yeah.
So it was, it's hard. So the songs are really basically about that. So you have to listen from the first song to the last song. So there's 21 songs, a double album. They're all amazing. So.
Okay, we'll hear all the stories on the album. And I know you also collaborated with rapper Fat Joe, who we love around here, on the song Voodoo. What was it like working with him?
It's amazing. He's just one of those guys that he was making everyone laugh on the set.
Yeah.
And he gave me the best compliment. He said, your voice has kind of like, like a Madonna something. I was like, oh my God, that's the greatest compliment ever. I was like, Fat Joe, you're a good man.
Oh my gosh, that's epic.
Yes, it's so epic.
Any other future collabs you're like dreaming of?
There's always going to be things in work. I would love to work with him again. And he even said it. He gave me his number. He's like, you guys ever need collaboration, let me know again.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Shab, thank you so much for hanging out with us today on Studio 13 Live.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, definitely go check out her latest music. We posted a link on our website, fox13seattle.com/Studio 13 Live. Come back next time you're in town,
Yes,
okay?
please. Thank you, Carly. It was
Awesome.
awesome.